Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm creating an art journal page which is inspired by this art journal page. I didn't have a video for this one because it was just a late night art journal play and it was very easy and without any goals, and I had so much fun creating it that I wanted to create more of these loose and easy pages, and so I'm sharing another page today which I'm creating in the similar way. I don't use the same colors, but I use the same techniques, I would say. I can't tell you if the right side is primed with gesso, maybe, but I'm not 100% sure at the moment. I'm using my Neocolor crayons and just scribble them onto the pages. I'm using water with a brush and spread the colors around. I believe there is no gesso on the right side. When you have gesso under the Neocolors, I think they should spread more easy. The color combination I'm using is one of my favorites. It's a yellow ochre together with a turquoise blue, and it mixes a wonderful green. And I love to use this together with a darker blue like Prussian blue. I love working in this handmade journal. There are so many different pages inside and different papers, and it's always surprising which results you get. It's also really interesting how different the book pages are working. Some are really great, just as this one for watercolors or for the Neocolor crayons. It's a super thin paper, but it doesn't bleed through and the colors blend beautifully. I love using that black watercolor pencil on my wet pages. You can create really gorgeous marks with it, and it gives you a nice grungy feel. The pencil is from Faber-Castell. It's their Magnus series. And that's what I love about these intuitive pages. You can just play without any pressure, and if you don't like your result, you can just flip the page and create another one, or you can just cover it up with some gesso or some collage papers. I'm also putting out my Derwent Inktense pencils. I'm using these a lot recently. They are super great quality, and they also work really good when you dip the nib into water and then create some marks. I dry this with my heat tool and then go in with some gesso, and I just apply it with my fingers. Adding the gesso creates more of an artsy look, I think, and it also brings back some really white space, which I like. When the gesso is completely dry, I go in with some stamping, and here I'm using one of my brand new wildflower stamps, and I think it just fits perfectly to this style because it's kind of a grungy flower, and I just stamp it to the page and I do nothing more on this flower, and I just want it to be directly in the background and on the page and not glued down separately. I have stamped the flower with a permanent ink because I now go in with my watercolors. I'm using an indigo blue here. As always, you will find my blog post linked up in the description box where you can check out some photos of that art journal page. And you maybe also like to check the top right corner info box of the video screen. I've linked up some other videos there you might like. I make the flower pop from the background by just painting the darker blue around it. I have no idea why the lighting changes in my video now. It's I think at night when I do this, and I have the lights on my desk on, and it's a little bit strange, so I apologize that. I now add in some more stamping, and therefore I'm just using a background stamp to just create some interest. I have linked up all the stamps I'm using on this page in the description box. I really love the look of stitching, and here I'm adding just some stitching stamping to the pages. It's much easier than to add real sewing to the pages, and also I'm always too lazy to pull out the sewing machine. so I prefer just to stamp that. When I'm stamping off the page, I just lay a piece of background paper or under paper behind the page so that I don't ruin the pages that are underneath. I decided to just go in with a little bit more color, and I'm using, I think it's a red, maybe it's a quinacridone red, I am not sure here. Just to make the orange pop even more, and I think it is a really nice color on this page. To finish up the page, I'm adding a sentiment. It's from our Believe in You stamp set, and it's embossed in white to black cardstock. And here is my finished spread. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope we see us next time. Bye!